Hello everyone, welcome to Rise of Patience. I'm here with a 1 versus 1 between Redbul and Prolaze, so let's begin. On this side we've got Prolaze as the Lakota player. On the other side there is Redbul with the Aztecs. Both of these civilizations are super strong. Aztecs take a while to get in the momentum just because they've got no special bonus in the beginning except for this free military research. So yeah, they need some time. And Lakota are super strong already to begin with. They can spam villagers, they can use them for scouting as much as they want. So yeah, it's a matter of time. It's like if the game goes on for too long, Aztecs might have an advantage, but if Redbul cannot survive for that long, well, Lakota is gonna win. So let's look at the rare resources. Redbul has got dye here and horses. I would say horses is going to be really great because that will allow him to create more cavalry and bigger army. That means he has a better chance of positive engagements with Lakota. All Aztecs need is good engagements. If they can kill some units from the enemy or kill the whole army, well, that's how they get strong. And look at that, Prolaze is getting a city right next to Redbul, and Redbul won't realize this. Shit, is he going to go there? Yeah, Redbul could go in this dark patch, but he has his rally mark right there. Sad for him. He's got a fucked up economy. But that happens when you go for an classical ancient raid. What's worse is that Lakota is also the again the worst nation to raid in the classical age, just because their villagers are all scattered. They don't have farms, so you can't have any particular place where you want to raid. The woodcutter camp is the only place you can raid, and their villagers make food just by being alive and not garrisoned. So you can the Lakota player can keep running away with his villagers, and he would still not lose anything. His food income will stay intact. And look at that, Prolaze around. He has almost 100 of wood. He's reaching there for the food, but Redbul is way behind. In the end, Redbul does find this woodcutter camp, but I don't know if he can make a lot of difference with this, because Prolaze is also getting his barracks. So Redbul made one light infantry here. Oh, it is another light infantry coming. He made another one light infantry here, and he's just trying to pick villagers, but it's very difficult because there's only 3 here and they're so close to the city that even if they get hurt, they can quickly get inside. Oh, that's one villager. In the ancient age, you only get a 15 plunder from kills, so that's not a lot. It's better than nothing, but still it doesn't give you a significant edge. Later in the game, when you get 30 or 45, that's when it starts counting. And by placing the city here, Prolaze has secured Papyrus for himself, which is great. Papyrus will give him cheaper science, and in the late game it's going to be a boon for him. On this side, Redbul is just getting commerce. He's going to put down a market. Oh yeah, but he's way behind. It's going to take him another 1 minute at least to click on the age button. And no, it's going to take him more than that because he's creating villagers for the farms. And there comes a stable. Damn, this doesn't look good for Redbul. Prolaze knows about wool and copper. Copper is not that important, but wool is a very good rare resource for Lakota. Lakota are known for spamming villagers, and what can be better than this? It gives you cheaper villagers and faster production of villagers. This is another boon for Lakota because Lakota can struggle with food if not enough villagers are created. Then this can be a savior. The only problem being, oh look at that, Red Bull is scouting that. Red Bull knows that Prolaze should be coming here sometime. That's a nice strategy. For Prolaze, it will be just better to have a tower here instead of fighting with units, because a tower is like a permanent solution to keeping this rare, while units means Red Bull will be able to eventually kill them and yeah, and get plunder out of it. Red Bull just says too bad. He does not think he can take this game. Look at the resource difference. Red Bull hasn't even clicked up to next stage, and Prolaze already has second Bill and second Civic. By the way, anybody looking at this video for the first time, you don't know who these players are. Both the players are quite advanced. I would say Red Bull has an upper hand on standard gameplay. He has the most number of games played on Rise of Nations that I know of. So he has been a little unlucky in this game, but even to take down Red Bull, this is a big deal. Prolaze is doing amazing here. He is mounting pressure from all sides. He knows that this barracks is isolated here, so anybody who comes out of here, he can keep check of that. There's nobody coming out of hidden or thin air. And look at that, Red Bull is pumping out these light infantry. He wants to take a kill. Yep, he takes a kill and going back inside. That's not a bad strategy. Keep killing and chilling. Meanwhile, you can see something was put down here. Yep, that's a city, and this city might even be able to capture this barracks. Anybody watching Rise of Nations for the first time, in Rise of Nations, if an enemy building falls in your territory, you can bribe it. Bribing can be done using spies. Spies are like monks from Age of Empires. Or you can bribe using your senator. This is the government leader, and this can perform bribery as well right here. So in order to bribe something, that your building needs to be in the friendly territory, and this is in the friendly territory. Prolaze is getting a temple here so that he can push the border even further and make sure this stays in the friendly territory. Oh yeah, there it goes. Meanwhile, Red Bull is so handicapped, he doesn't even have his senate up, so he can't get a government. Yeah, there starts the bribing. Damn. Good move by Prolaze. Red Bull is trying to attack, but he was too late. It's already been bribed. Alright, Senate is finally up. Red Bull not looking too good, but oh, look at that. Still raids coming. Something to look out for is when you are playing against Aztec, unless you can do a lot of damage using these raiding units, it's just better not to raid with weak units. I would say heavy cavalry are just better to raid with, because heavy cavalry can run away without being killed. Horse archers on the other end are always killed in such exchanges, so you know you are sacrificing your horse archer. With any other civilization, that's fine, but with Aztecs, you're actually giving him resources, so that just undoes everything you were raiding for. But those are nice raids coming from Red Bull, and Lakota get a +4 food income for every cavalry that's in there. So that's a good move by Prolaze as well. He has a lot of cavalry. Let's see where is his infantry. And he's got 5 heavy infantry being queued up, so we can expect this city to go down very soon. Oh, Red Bull is going to get the plunder. I clicked on Red Bull just to see the animation of plunder. I like it. It's so satisfying to see that red colored plunder notification come up. Red Bull is out of barracks right now, so he has to build another one. He's already so behind. Red Bull is keeping check of the silver here, and Prolaze doesn't know about silver, so who cares? But Prolaze is finally going for the bison. He's not using wool and copper. So it's not a bad idea to not use resources against Aztecs, because against Aztecs you have to be very careful. You don't want to lose that merchant and give your enemy the plunder bonus. So sometimes it's just better to not use rare resources or use it momentarily. Like for example, if this Pappy was on this side, I would go use Pappy and get my merchant back instead of losing any plunder to my enemy. Look at that, he's got a 150 eco already. He's aged. There comes a pikeman upgrade, so something's going down here. Redbul got a siege factory, and the siege factory is awesome for a game where he is settled, but he is not settled in this one. Oh shit, he's gonna see that and freak out. I want to see Red Bull's reaction. Oh, Red Bull also is not paying attention or something. He just lost all those heavy infantry, and his stat spot is coming here. I think he has just given up. He's praying to his gods. Red Bull's trying to get any plunder possible, raiding whoever possible. He just got the militia upgrade, so that's gonna help. Now something with Lakota is when Lakota take a city, they destroy all the farms in the city. So Red Bull automatically lost all these farms. This would have been even a bigger blow if Prolaze had taken this city. That means Red Bull would be out of 5 farms suddenly. And yeah, no doubt Prolaze played it really well. He had the initial advantage, and he kept mounting pressure, so that's what I like about it. He initially anybody could have had the initial advantage. That's not a big deal, but to keep mounting pressure, to bribe the barracks, make sure you are always pumping units out, keeping your enemy busy, that's something that takes active thinking. So great play by Prolaze here. He made sure Red Bull never comes back to his full strength after the initial debacle. So alright, everything, yeah. So if you look at the unit skill to loss ratio, Red Bull actually did a great job considering that he had a super weak economy. He was completely out of luck throughout the game, but he still managed to have an even unit skilled. So that's one of the best things about Red Bull. He can micro really well with his army. But anyway, that's it for this game. I'm going to be uploading this recording on YouTube as well. So if you like to watch it there, yes, please, you're free to watch it. I'll be getting this to one of the collections in my Twitch, so you can watch it from Twitch as well. And I'll be back in 2 minutes with a best of 3 series, so guys, stay tuned.